Remember, Trump wanted to prove how safe Washington, D.C. was, so he decided to go to dinner to prove all the haters wrong. And he was at dinner, and some ladies from Code Pink stood up, and they used their First Amendment free speech rights and their right of protest to protest and say, "You're a modern-day Hitler, free Palestine." Well, you can't have that. The orange dictator says, hell no to your free speech, and now he's looking at putting them in jail for protesting him under RICO charges.
And a woman, in many cases, women, you can see they're professional agitators. I had one the other night. I had 4 the other night, all in one group, total phonies. I started to scream when I got into a restaurant, oh, you know, something with Palestine. But a woman just stood up and started screaming. And she got booed out of the place, too. The people, there were a lot of people in the restaurant. I went there to show how safe, and it was safe. I mean, the woman is just a mouthpiece. All she was a paid agitator. And you have a lot of them. And I've asked Pam to look into that in terms of RICO, bringing RICO cases against the criminal RICO, because they should be put in jail.
So RICO is for like mobsters, the mafia, drug networks. But yeah, RICO for protesters. That's where we're at in this fucking country, folks. And they're not kidding at all. Here they are. Basically, they're like, hey, well, don't those women have First Amendment rights? And listen to what Trump says.
That's a violent, radical left group. Okay, go ahead.
I got peppered for doing that. They still have their First Amendment right, though. They're still out there protesting.
Well,
You've got an amazing...
I'm not so sure, he says. Hey, don't people have the right to protest you? I'm not so sure. I'm a dictator, and in every dictatorship, you're not allowed to protest the dictator. So I don't give a shit about the Constitution or their First Amendment rights. And they are deadly serious, folks. Here is Todd Blanche talking about putting RICO cases against these protesters.
So is it, again, sheer happenstance that individuals show up at a restaurant where the president is trying to enjoy dinner in Washington, D.C., and accost him with vile words and vile anger? And meanwhile, he's simply trying to have dinner.
Can't have
that. Does it mean it's just completely random that they showed up? Maybe. But to the extent
okay, but let's say it's not random. Let's say that they were paid. How is that illegal? How's it illegal to pay somebody to show up and protest? Or let's say they weren't paid. Let's say that they just have an email chain and they knew Trump was going to eat there and they made reservations and they went and ate there to protest them. How would that be an offense under RICO?
Part of an organized effort to inflict harm and terror and damage to the United States. There's potential investigations there, and that's what the president was saying yesterday in the Oval Office.
We know exactly what he's saying. He's saying you're not allowed to protest the president anymore. We're through the looking glass here, fucking people. Nothing like this has ever happened in this country. It's authoritarian dictatorship right in your face. They're not trying to fucking hide it.